Let's face it, folks, we eat with our eyes first, but after that initial glance, it's all about the flavor. You could have the prettiest plate in the world, but if it tastes bland, well, it's just a shame. That's where our little friends, herbs and spices, come strutting in. They add that POW, that BAM, that oh man, I gotta have another bite factor. Don't underestimate the power of a well-placed sprig of rosemary or a dash of smoky paprika. These flavor enhancers can take a dish from May to magnificent faster than you can say culinary masterpiece. Trust me, once you start exploring the world of herbs and spices, you'll wonder how you ever cooked without them. So, are you ready to ditch the bland and embrace the bold? Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a flavor adventure. Get ready to transform your kitchen into a laboratory of deliciousness, where experimentation is encouraged and taste buds are tantalized. Remember, cooking is about having fun, so let's get spicy. Before we dive into the fun part, actually using these flavor bombs, let's break down the difference between herbs and spices. Knowledge is power, people, especially in the kitchen. Herbs are the leafy green parts of plants. Think basil, rosemary, thyme. The fresh, vibrant flavors that scream springtime and sunshine. They're often used fresh, but you can find dried versions too. Spices, on the other hand, come from the seeds, roots, bark, or fruits of plants. Think cinnamon, cumin, paprika, the warm, earthy flavors that bring depth and complexity to dishes. These guys are usually dried. Knowing the difference between herbs and spices is like knowing the difference between a wrench and a screwdriver. You need the right tool for the job, but unlike your toolbox, your spice rack should be overflowing with options. There's a whole world of flavor out there just waiting to be discovered. Let's kick things off with the herbs, shall we? And what better place to start than with the holy trinity of fresh flavor basil, rosemary, and thyme. These three herbs are staples in kitchens around the world, and for good reason. Basil, with its sweet, slightly peppery flavor, is a natural partner for tomatoes. Think caprese salad, pasta sauces, and pizza toppings. Rosemary, on the other hand, boasts a robust, piney aroma that pairs beautifully with roasted meats, especially lamb and chicken. And then there's thyme, with its earthy, slightly minty flavor that adds depth to soups, stews, and even roasted vegetables. But don't let these classic pairings limit your creativity. Basil can brighten up a fruit salad, rosemary can add a touch of elegance to cocktails, and thyme can even be used to infuse honey. The possibilities are endless. So don't be afraid to experiment and see what delicious creations you can come up with. Section 4. Cinnamon, cumin, paprika, warm up your taste buds. Now let's turn up the heat with some spices, shall we? Cinnamon, cumin, and paprika are like the warm hugs of the spice world, adding depth, complexity, and a touch of exoticism to dishes. Cinnamon, with its sweet and woody aroma, is a star in both sweet and savory dishes. It adds warmth to apple pies and crumbles, but it can also add depth to chili and tagines. Cumin, on the other hand, boasts a warm, earthy flavor that's essential in Indian, Middle Eastern, and Mexican cuisine. Think fragrant curries, hearty stews, and smoky grilled meats. And then there's paprika, the chameleon of the spice world. It ranges in flavor from mild and sweet to smoky and hot, depending on the type of pepper used. It can be sprinkled on deviled eggs for a pop of color or used to add depth to paella and jambalaya. The key to using these spices effectively is to toast them before adding them to your dishes. Toasting awakens their essential oils, intensifying their flavor and aroma. So the next time you're cooking up a storm, don't forget to give your spices a little love before adding them to the mix. Section 5. Beyond Taste. The health perks of herbs and spices. Now for a little bonus round, not only do herbs and spices make our food taste amazing, but they also pack a powerful nutritional punch. That's right, folks, flavor and health go hand in hand. Many herbs and spices are loaded with antioxidants, which are compounds that protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals. Think of them as tiny superheroes fighting off the bad guys in our bodies. For example, oregano has been shown to have higher antioxidant activity than some fruits and vegetables. And some spices, like turmeric with its active ingredient curcumin, have anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce inflammation throughout the body. So, the next time you're reaching for the salt shaker, consider reaching for a pinch of herbs or a dash of spices instead. You'll be amazed at how much flavor and health benefits they can add to your meals. Remember, folks, cooking is all about balance. Section 6. Getting spicy with it, your culinary adventure awaits. Well, folks, there you have it. A crash course on the wonderful world of herbs and spices. We've covered the basics, explored some classic examples, and even delved into their health benefits. But the real adventure begins now, in your own kitchen. Don't be afraid to experiment. Start with small amounts and gradually add more to your liking. Try different combinations and see what tickles your taste buds. And most importantly, have fun with it. Cooking should be a joyful experience, not a chore. So, go forth and conquer those spice racks, my friends. Embrace the bold, the fragrant, and the delicious. Your taste buds will thank you for it. And who knows, you might even discover your new signature dish along the way.